Good afternoon to all of us in here. I'm Agan from 10th. So today I'm going to speak on locomotives. So I'm going to emphasize on trains and cars. So let me start the speech with trains. Wagons have been used since the 16th century, but the only difference was that they were pulled either by men or horses until the invention of steam engine. The steam engine was invented in 1804, and this was a perfect steam engine during those times. After a few years, in 1829, a model called rocket was introduced. This model was a self-sufficient engine which carried coal to heat up the boiler and was supplied with water to produce steam. This steam was forced into the cylinder, and this pressure of the steam moves the piston back and forth or up and down to move the wheels of the vehicle. The movement of the wheels made the vehicle to move forward. Their huge engines work on the same principle but on a very large scale. The Mallard and 11 lines are one of the famous steam engines of those times. So now I'd like to speak on the diesel trains. Diesel train was demonstrated in Germany in the year 1898. The diesel engines were much more powerful and could carry a lot of passengers with a much higher output. They could travel up to a speed of 160 kilometers per hour. The engine of diesel train worked by drawing air into it and then compresses it in high temperature, and a small amount of fuel is injected into it, which creates combustion. This moves the generator. But this movement is not directly supplied to the wheels. They are converted to electrical charges, and these electrical charges are then supplied to the motor which runs the vehicle. So now I'd like to speak on the electric trains. Electric trains was also introduced in Germany in the year 1879. These trains used electricity which was received from the overhead cables, and they supplied it to the motors which ran the vehicle. These could travel much higher speed. So it's like they could travel up to 300 kilometers per hour. That's a very huge speed during those times. And after a few years, now let's speak on cars. The cars was introduced in 1770. The model of the first car was cognate steam traction. This car was not purely successful, but encouraged others to create new models. The car which was introduced in the 20th century and 19th century was luxurious but expensive, and users were in limited numbers, and they saw sudden decline in the field because of the higher speed transport and the introduction of railways. So now I would like to speak on racing cars. These racing cars, since motoring became, there have been introductions and innovations in the racing cars. These included disc brake, turbochargers, and many other things. Later on, the researchers have studied about the engine performance, aerodynamics, etc. These made them introduce the new engines such as Formula 1, which have low streamlined body and open cockpit with a very high performance engine. So here I would like to end my speech by expecting further innovations in the field of cars.